Hello, Trojan fans. Thanks for joining us. We are joined today by Director of Athletics Brent Jones with an update about all things Troy athletics. And Brent, it's been a great football season thus far. The Trojans are about to head on the road to take on Southern Miss in the last regular season game, have already clinched the West Division, and with that, a spot in the conference championship game. But we don't know exactly the location yet or who that opponent will be there quite yet. Let's talk a little bit further about what those possibilities look like at this current time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Kyle. Obviously, 2 weeks ago, we were able to clinch the Sun Belt Conference West Division Championship and participation in the actual Sun Belt Conference bowl game, or excuse me, championship game when we defeated ULM. And so this game coming up on Saturday has huge implications because if we're able to defeat Southern Miss, then we will for certain be able to host the Sun Belt Conference Championship game for back-to-back years. If we are not victorious on Saturday and Coastal or App are, then it's going to go to an average of polls. And so the Sun Belt Conference, this is their tiebreaker because it's based upon your conference record. And so with that being said, as well as head-to-head, which we have not have played Coastal and or App State this year. So we'll have to wait till Sunday to be able to get those average of polls. So I just wanted everybody to be updated on that. Now, I will say this, for the last 2 weeks, our staff has been making plans to be able to host that. I think that's what you have to do to be able to get in front of this. Last year, we had one of the most amazing experiences possible within 6 days to pull off 25,000 people, confetti falling from the sky, goalposts coming down was simply incredible. And so all season ticket holders should be checking their email now. They should have already received. If you want to be able to select and secure your current ticket location, you're able to do so. If we win on Saturday, we'll be able to go on sale with that to the general, or make it live and then to the public as well. If not, we'll have to wait till Sunday until the Sun Belt Conference lets us know who will be able to host.
And again, for season ticket holders, you can log into your Pacquiao account online at troytrojans.com/tickets. Again, you can secure your season ticket location already by opting into your tickets. You will not be charged until it is deemed that Troy is the host. But another piece that's out there as well, too, is bowl game. We know we're going to a bowl game. There'll be likely a record number of teams from the Sun Belt Conference that qualify to go to a bowl as well, too. Let's talk a little further about what that looks like for both Troy as well as Sun Belt Conference.
How great is it to be in the bowl? Obviously, the Sun Belt Conference Championship, but also the bowl picture. And so the Sun Belt Conference is the toughest group of five, and from a football standpoint, you look at it right now to have 8 teams that are bowl eligible, with the possibility of getting even 12 teams, depending on how the last week plays out with these teams, is simply incredible. And so we have 5 bowl tie-ins. That's Orlando, that's Montgomery, that's Myrtle Beach, that's Mobile, and New Orleans. And so 3 of those 5 are owned by ESPN. And so obviously it's going to be at least 3, if not 7 of those other teams are going to be spun out of our contracted bowls. And so get a lot of questions about this all the time. Hey, where are we going to go? Right now, we don't know. We really don't know. You got to play out this weekend. You got to play out the Sun Belt Conference Championship. And so if we continue to win, you're going to see ESPN wanting us to be in a very high profile matchup as well as bowl game. I don't know what that means, but obviously you have a lot of different bowls that could be in play. There's 2 in Florida. There's 1 in North Carolina. There's 1 in Alabama that's outside of our contractual agreement. There's 1 in Tennessee, and there's 4 in Texas. And so we're working with the Sun Belt Conference office. ESPN selects those bowls. We don't have a choice. We don't get to select, but we are working with it to make sure that it is a great matchup, and it will be a great experience for our student athletes as well as our fans.
And again, all the bowl information will be released immediately the day after the conference championships are concluded across college football. So look for more information on Sunday, December 3rd. Again, the conference championship taking place on Saturday, December 2nd. Brett, the fans have been truly phenomenal throughout the entire fall, whether it be from ticket sales to overall attendance. Our student body has shown up in great numbers, as well as Football Excellence Fund. Let's talk a little further about all these pieces and how it all translates into great success from the power of Trojan Nation.
Well, absolutely. It's Thanksgiving, right? It's the week of Thanksgiving. And so for us to be able to say thanks, happy Thanksgiving, and what we're thankful for, I'm thankful for our fans. I'm thankful for the alignment that we have with Chancellor Hawkins and his administration. Thankful for the city of Troy. Thankful for Pike County, the River region, the Wiregrass. Trojan Nation has continued to step up. We had a year to do it. We just met our football excellence goal of over $500,000 and shattered that. And I'm so appreciative and thankful for our fans to be able to do that. We set the back-to-back season ticket records this year, over 12,000 season tickets, which then translated in to having the best attendance. And I think our fans last year saw how great our attendance was. This year was simply incredible as well. And so to be able to have back-to-back years of setting the highest attendance inside Veterans Memorial Stadium is incredible. There's no way to say it outside of thank you to our hardworking staff who put these amazing plans in place. Our fan experience has been ranked #1 in the Sun Belt Conference. It's off the charts. But again, Trojan Nation continues to step up time and time again, and so thankful for them.
And speaking further about Trojan Nation stepping up, basketball season is underway. Great sales thus far for basketball season tickets. Let's talk a little bit further about the support of the fans as well as the early returns on basketball season that is thus far.
Absolutely. So, we track every single metric, every single data point, every single revenue item that we have, and excited to say we're still selling basketball season tickets. We're still going to be selling them probably for another 2-3 weeks. But for us to be able to say that we have sold the highest amount of basketball season tickets, as well as the highest amount of basketball revenue that we've had in program history, is simply incredible. That goes back again to our hardworking staff, to our amazing coaches, student athletes, and most importantly, our fans. And so we really put the onus on us to make sure that when you come here, we're going to have the best experience possible, whether that's from concessions, parking, restrooms, hospitality, seating, whatever that may be, as well as music, band, cheer. We really feel like we put a great entertainment on for our fans, and it shows obviously with the support, not only just in football, but you just saw it in basketball this year with record number of tickets.
And you touched on it being Thanksgiving week a little bit earlier as well too, but any final Thanksgiving messages for all of Trojan Nation before we conclude today's segment here?
I know a lot of Trojan Nation is going to be traveling to family and friends. Just be safe. Have a happy holiday, for Thanksgiving. And hopefully we'll see everybody in Hattiesburg on Saturday. If not, hopefully we'll be able to see everybody in the Vet if we win, hosting the Sun Belt Conference Championship, and certainly at a bowl game coming near you.
Thanks so much for all the information today, Brent, and fans, for information regarding Sun Belt Conference Championship game as well as bowl appearance and everything else discussed today as well too. Be sure to visit TroyTrojans.com for all the latest information. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and go Trojans.